curriculum is different from ours?
Okay.
So your curriculum is different from ours?
Okay. So the first episode went by. We seen all the things that happened so far, like the stuff New York sparking something or getting on Jocelyn's nerves so bad she done locked herself in the room. I'm thinking she went in there to get her nose together. That's what I think. But I don't know what that woman does. Jocelyn's roommate is like, oh, I can't even get in my room. They showing her outside of the room, banging on the door, like asking Jocelyn to open the door, and Jocelyn's not opening the fucking door. She's been in there for hours. This is what the roommate is saying. Parker Posey. And Parker Posey is, they got her in there with the quiet girl. Like, they ain't put her in the room with New York. They didn't put her in the room with Amber. They put her in the room with fucking Parker Posey because they know, like, Parker Posey is more, I guess, I don't know. They wanted something to happen, obviously. Well, just what they wanted to happen happened, and Jocelyn took over the room, giving this girl all kind of problems. She naturally go in there and like, oh, you know, I can't even get into my own room and shit. My shit is in there, and Jocelyn been locked in the room for hours, and the rest of the house like, oh, well, let's confront her. Ray J messy ass. Let's confront Jocelyn about it. And Jocelyn goes the fuck off like we expect her to do, and exits the girl out the room some type of way. They are rolling back into the second episode, and we about to see what's about to happen, because first of all, you can't lock you not about to continuously lock me out in no room where I basically have to be and my stuff is. And I'm contracted to be here, bitch. We not about to do that. This whole door about to come off the hinges. I'll pay for it later. But what you not about to do is keep locking this door on me. Listen, I don't give a fuck what you say. We already know you got mental issues. But if my only bed is in a room with a person that can't touch me, well, that bitch might touch her. I don't think I'm moving that easy. Though. You ain't about to get me out that easy though, you know. So let's keep it going. They got Orion on here, y'all. Omarion little brother. But like I said, I feel like we getting a 2-for-1 deal. Because Orion looked just like Omarion. Like, I feel like we watching Omarion. Every time I refer to Orion, I say Omarion because that nigga look like Omarion.
Official first day. My nerves is a little bit there.
So, idea how we lock this joint in.
This is the recap.
The best thing is for Tiffany and Jocelyn to come.
Yes, Tiffany told Jocelyn as, bitch, leave the room. I don't even want you in this room right now. Leave me the fuck alone. That's what you could do for me. Leave out the fucking room. Parker, that's the girl from fucking, My Wife and Kids. Katie, the youngest daughter of My Wife and Kids and shit. And they put her in a room with fucking Jocelyn.
I think we need to have a motherfucking meeting. Why not come
Ray J messy ass. Bitch, nobody can... And Jocelyn get mad like, Parker, why didn't you come tell me? You should have came to me. She couldn't come to you because you wouldn't open the door when she's banging on the door. But the moment Ray J goes to the door and knock on the door, you open the fucking door up for Ray J ass. Like, girl. And then get mad and say, ugh, Jocelyn make you want to slap the fuck out her. They got Orion on here, y'all. Orion saying that, you know, back then him being on the road with his brother and shit robbed him of going to college and things like that. He was homeschooled. And back then he was just Omarion's little brother. But now he looked just like Omarion. Even better than Omarion, maybe. You know?
Kind of nervous and unsure. But at the same time, I'm so excited for this. We're going to always remember our first day. I'm feeling good energy, good vibes.
Parker Posey looks so cute. She looked like a little college. She need to go her ass back to school. Because she like a little college student.
Walking on, bitch. I call you this shit tastes like bitch. Bitch this, bitch that. I don't mind respecting people. You think bitch? No, not at all. I'm not even trying to sound like corny or dramatic. I just woke up with a nightmare. Walking on, bitch.
So wait a minute. Jocelyn is in here acting like she's on Bad Girls Club or on Love and Hip Hop. And like giving Parker Posey the business. For what, Jocelyn? She's not a fucking threat. What the fuck? The girl is just in the room to sleep. That's your fucking roommate, girl. That's your college dorm roommate, Jocelyn. Why is you in here keep cursing the girl out and being all extra? The girl ain't did shit to you. Jocelyn in the room with her titties out. She getting dressed with her bottoms on and her titties out or whatever. And they're cursing Parker, bitch, and you bitch, and yeah, get the fuck out here, bitch. And I'm glad you're ready to go, bitch. And you need to get the fuck out here, bitch. Girl, oh my gosh, like...
Crazy. Just because Jocelyn has an attitude about the fight over Tiffany's dog, she literally locked Parker out of her room.
Yeah.
I gotta knock to get in my own shit. Don't nobody want to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
Go tell the cast members Jocelyn locked the door again. Being in a house where someone is screaming and acting irrational and chaotic will give you nightmares. It's trauma, and I can't be around it, yo. I can't. My life was so toxic. Growing up in South Philly, I grew up very poor. I fought every fucking day. And anybody that comes in with toxic energy, I have to just let them go. And even though I'm really tired, it's literally the first day of school. I really just want to focus on what I have to do. Bitch, kiss my ass.
So literally, Amber can hear Jocelyn as she's cussing out Parker the whole time for no reason, really. But the whole time she's cussing out Parker, Amber can hear her just going off and going off and going off. And Amber is a Libra, so Amber don't really fuck with negative energy. Like, Libras don't want to hear all that unnecessary arguments and just like being nasty towards somebody. If you got a reason to curse them out in that moment, okay, fine. But you taking this shit on and I gotta hear that shit. And Amber is sharing that like she already been through trauma and drama, a lot of drama in her life when she was a child. And she just don't want to hear that shit. And I completely understand. Like, Jocelyn is toxic as fuck. Like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with her, but I'm going to finish playing this scene. I'm going to go refill my glass, get me another bag of snacks, because I was in here eating my hot fries and chips and shit. It's the second day of school. Everybody, Amon Schumer, who is Tiana Taylor's husband, he had to leave for a couple days for some prior engagements. But, of course, you can't really miss a whole lot of days of school, so I hope he, makes that up. But Ray J ass, and of course, y'all, Ray J was last year. He didn't pass last year. Everybody else in his class graduated. Ray J ass didn't graduate last year, so he came back season 2. He's still in the bed, and I think this is a whole setup. I think this is a whole, this is bullshit. There's no way Ray J still fucking up again. You deciding to do this for ratings and shit. But anyhow, let's just act like it's real. Ray J ass in the bed again. Amber goes in like, hey, I'm looking around for Ray J. He the only person that I don't see. I'm gonna go wake him up. And she go in there, she tell Ray J, man, get your ass up. I'm not gonna let you fail this year, Ray J. Like, get up, come on, throw a shirt on real quick, brush your teeth, let's go. And Mama Rose is got them together, so let's see what happens.
Up every morning, I have my coffee ready, and I'm gonna make sure he gets up for school.
Girl, sit your ass down, because he's married Amber, so chill out. You already made such a big ass deal that you don't want to be in a room with him. And now your ass want to make his ass coffee and all that shit. At first, when you first got in there, you couldn't even be in a room with this nigga. And now you want to make him coffee, girl. Keep it going.
It look good. Let's go. Meanwhile, right there. Way back.
And then Ray J, fat and like, I'm not body shaming Ray J at all. But the way Ray J acts, you would think that when you look at him, he would still be old Ray J. But you're not old Ray J, and you need to really grow up and act your age, Ray J. You an old ass fucking man for real. And you still out here acting like a little ass boy. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. When they showed Ray J in that bed, his fucking stomach hanging all out, he hurried up and covered that big ass stomach up when Amber walked in there. And now he in there looking like somebody's uncle. He remind me of somebody too. That's probably why I'm going on him so bad, because he remind me of somebody.
Thinking in my head, damn, this is just starting and I'm already irritated.
Ray, you are still the legend at this. What can we expect today for our first day of school?
Ray J sitting there acting like a big ass
just
kid.
trying to understand who I am, what I am, and why the fuck am I here? Because I forgot that I was here.
Why the fuck are you there, Ray J?
I mean, yes, I like it. Come and get it.
Hey, everybody, it's time to go!
The first van was full, so I stayed behind with Ray J, and he went to check on Jocelyn because I think she changed again. Jocelyn, we ready now? Like, we ready to leave. Like, our first day, we can't be late. Where's Jocelyn?
Y'all ready?
Yeah. I don't know if Jocelyn is coming or not. Let's roll.
Why the fuck they ain't
What I
been
can't
left
do is
her?
be late, all right? So, I'm about to leave, and whoever's left is getting left. We're gonna get a bad grade.
I know the bus ain't leaving.
Oh, my God.
You little bitch.
See,
Good. Good.
You little motherfucking bitch.
Good.
Oh, my God.
Good.
Man, they better call that motherfucking bus back.
Oh, they came back and got her. They should have left her bitch ass. Everybody else ready, you gonna hold everybody else up. Then to go back in there and change again, and you don't even look all that good, Jocelyn. You ain't even look all that good the second or the first time. The fuck? I wouldn't even wait for her ass, but whatever. Okay.
Cool. Man, we official.
Guys, can we take a picture? Yeah, let's do it.
So they all took a picture.
But that's cool with me. I'm cool with being the villain.
Listen, Jocelyn, it ain't that nobody don't like you. It's the way you fucking act. It's your fucking attitude. And you gonna sit there and blame it on them. Bitch, you make everybody late. You have a stank-ass attitude all the time. And then you gonna come and be mad because we taking a picture and you gonna keep walking like you don't want to say shit to nobody. Jocelyn, stop that shit. You bring shit on your own self.
When it comes to people, I'm a people's person. So I get along with everybody. I'm all about
You an air sign. You're Aquarius. So you Aquarius and the Libras are air sign. We love everybody. So you and Amber gonna get along.
I love. So I'm hoping that we can just get a fresh start with Jocelyn.
I don't know if anybody
And some Scorpios just always have this stank ass energy for some reason.
is intimidated by my confidence, my personality, my energy. I don't know. But you know what
Jocelyn, no one is intimidated by you, honey. They just don't want to be around it.
I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stay in my own little
Please stay in your own corner.
corner because I came here by myself and I'm gonna leave by myself. Hello. Hi. Our first class of the day is African American Lit. Well, welcome to African American Literature. My name is
And hold on, let's take a second for Amber Rose walking into the professor's classroom. And her saying hello to Amber Rose. And Amber Rose nodding her fucking head at her like, bitch, you open your mouth when you speak to this woman. This woman is like 5 feet away from you. And you walk into the door and she says hello to you and you nod your head to her? And it took like somebody behind you to open their mouth and speak to her for you to open your... Girl! Have some fucking respect.
Jacqueline Allen Trimble, and I will be your professor for the next few weeks.
It was our fucking professor, y'all.
We're going to class with real ASU students.
Yeah.
I'm here for it because in reality, this is what I came for. Ray J, are you recording with your phone?
Well, yeah, I'm just recording so I can, like, when they want to know what we got to do later, I'm going to show them what you said.
Okay.
Because last time I got hit with plagiarism.
Okay.
And I don't want to do that this time.
That's
All right.
plagiarism,
I'm gonna
bitch.
graduate this time. I am 1,000% focused.
You did not ask that lady's permission. Ray J sitting up and pulled his phone out in the classroom. And just, I don't know if y'all, if you can't do that, Ray J, without permission.
Energy.
Ray J acts like a clown. I've counted Quay. He is up to like 5 different colors. Or 5 or 6 different colors with these fucking hats that he got on right now. These fucking, what do you call it? Indiana Jones fucking hats. He has like 6 of them. I told y'all he had every fucking color.
Let Jesus lead you. Let Jesus lead you all the way. He's a mighty good leader.
Take it up, take it up, take
Let
it up.
Jesus lead you all the way.
Alright, wait a minute now, y'all. So at this point, Amber is like getting all uncomfortable and she's pursing her lips together and she's looking around. Because in the first episode, she shared with us that she's an atheist. So New York is sitting there singing her spirituals, singing her old Nego spiritual, and Amber just sitting there feeling all type of uncomfortable. And Lord, I feel sorry for her when she shared this with Jocelyn, so Jocelyn gonna be getting in her shit. But let's just see what happens.
Is there really such thing as a black church?
Come on, Amber.
I mean,
Amber asks, is there really such thing as a black church? I mean, technically, there's black churches.
technically there is, right, black churches, but like the slave masters instilled Christianity into black people, and then for generations it just became habit. Right.
And she's not
It
wrong.
makes me a little uncomfortable when we
She's not
talk about
wrong.
religion and anything slavery related. Because I was raised in a church home. My mom, dad, and my 2 other sisters are Christians. And I believe that God is the truth, the way, and the light.
I think that like everything else black people were given, the black church took it and did something else with it. So to me, black genius always turned into something else. It's a whole other thing. But please feel free in this class to respond however you feel like responding.
I'm Dr. Howard Robinson, and this is Dr. Maurice Robinson. This is a civil rights course, and Montgomery, Alabama is probably the best place to teach a course like this. Montgomery is, we argue, the birthplace of the modern civil rights movement, and we're gonna delve into that in sort of great detail. And to provide some context for that, it's important for you to understand white supremacy and how it manifested itself. Europeans were working under the premise that it was their mission to spread the idea of Christianity, and that those people who did not believe in Christianity needed to be converted. That was the idea. So
Amber clapping.
religion played a critical role in the justification for the institution of slavery.
I see
she poking her hands out.
And, atheist perspective. Amber pokes her chest out. She's very
Yeah.
confident. She's done a lot of research.
But the process by which Christianity was spread was homicidal and genocidal.
Yes, it was.
At the end of the day, I still believe that there's a God. That's just but some of the things that she was saying or the point she made were not wrong.
As it evolved or developed in the United States, was sort of like a multifaceted phenomenon. It impacted every aspect of the American experience. Okay.
My mom is white, my dad is black,
Okay.
so these
Okay,
conversations are
Parker.
a little uncomfortable for me.
Oh.
My fiance is Caucasian,
Okay.
and
Okay.
anytime I see any injustice done toward my people on the news, I can't look at him anymore. He gets me sick.
Damn.
My household gets divided because I feel like I'm turning my back on my people.
Damn,
and he's
that's-
with me in the room.
Damn.
So I don't know how to let him support me in these instances. It's hard to talk about race.
Hold on now. New York just got realer than a bitch. And I can imagine she probably feel like this for real. So this is the only reason why I think she might be being honest. And maybe she may be telling a little bit too much, but she's being honest. She said her fiance is Caucasian. And anytime some injustice happen with black people, she can't even really look at him and make her feel sick to have his ass in the room with her. This is why she's good reality TV. But let's keep it going.
And the fact that my fiance is not African American, that was really difficult for me to share because that's my soulmate.
Bitch, you don't care about that your fiance is not African American. The only reason why you care about it is because you down there on that HBCU soil in front of all them black people and you getting that good Negro spiritual and all them fucking ancestor spirits is all around you reminding you of who you really are.
I want you to think about pairing up with someone because we're going to have a couple of activities during the course.
I'm kind of like, the outcast.
You want to be an outcast?
Nah, they just outcast me.
You outcast yourself.
Jocelyn, you did what you did to yourself.
Yes. Oh, let me rewind this. Now, basically the teacher is like, yeah, y'all gotta do a group project, so you're gonna have to partner with somebody.
Energy,
And then
he was bothered.
New York
Please know
as
that
no,
when-
not New York. Jocelyn. I feel like I'm an outcast. He said, well, do you want the professor said, well, do you want to be an outcast? He said, yeah, she want to be an outcast. But Jocelyn, you outcast your fucking self.
I'm kind of like, the outcast.
You want to be an outcast?
Nah, they just outcast me.
Nah, you want to be an outcast.
Jocelyn, you did what you did to yourself. Look around. It's only you.
Yep.
No. We're not going to recognize that. What we're going to do, Jocelyn, right?
Yes, sir.
What they did was they understood a greater mission. And I believe that through this class and the people that you're exposed to, you're going to see that these differences that you might have should not deter you from your major objective.
I think
Yes.
there's a lot that both Dr. Robinsons can teach me and teach the class.
Hey, Uncle Sana. I had no idea that this episode existed. I was wondering myself of what to watch and stuff.
And I only really wanted to watch this because New York is here, and of course Jocelyn. Both of them are always good reality TV, and I know Ray J was gonna make it, funny here and there. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and just watch this. I could do a review of this, you know what I'm saying, and see who else is watching this. I was just so excited to see New York back. Like, I just wanted to see her really, and just so happened Jocelyn was there, so that was great. But the show is going pretty well, so we just have to see what else happens because she's Jocelyn and.
In the house. So a lot to take in. So I had to call Dr. Petty because I needed her to know what was going on and to just give me that support. How you doing today? How you feeling? I feel like the whole house is singling me out. Okay.
Girl, you singling yourself out.
And I told him, I'm like, damn, God, I feel like I'm Michael Myers. No. I promise you, Doc, I'm not making this up.
You want to know something? You want to know something? She said something in the classroom. She said, they're making me an outcast.
That's not true. We don't make her feel like an outcast. We can't make nobody be a part of a group.
But you want to know something? Keep it rising. Like, just when we think that it's cool, she on the bus going up on him. It's like,
Today?
yeah, on the way here.
I'm here trying to be the best I could be, and they really all ganging up on me, and I'm not making this up. Your job is to be cordial, because you didn't leave your daughter to come get this certificate just to deal with a lot of BS. You came because you wanted to return with something to show her. I can truly say I've been where you've been. I understand you. And sometimes we are so busy listening to other people, thinking about how they're reacting to us, that we get our vision shifted versus staying on point.
Yes.
And for you, I want you to stay on point.
Yes.
Regardless of how other people are feeling, regardless of what they're thinking.
Yes,
you just
stay off that
focused
ghetto
on your
shit.
goal. Don't interrupt
Jocelyn.
your friends. Thank you. Oh my God, you're the best. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, so basically the lady just broke it down to her, the instructor, like, girl, focus on what you came here for. Stop focusing on that ghetto shit that you brought from Miami or wherever the fuck you from. Like, let's focus on what you're here for, girl.
I respect Dr. Petty, but I'm definitely not ready to forget and forget.
That's the point,
But
bitch.
I'm going to take her advice.
That's
Go to
the
school.
point.
Learn
That's
some
why
stuff
you-
that I didn't really think I would be learning. Can I get some fresh towels? Because, I don't know how to wash. I got to either look on YouTube to do it, or can somebody wash towels? Come on, Ray, come on. I got housekeepers. Very easy.
Nigga, he know how to wash
White
it.
clothes is different from color. Yes. Segregation already says even in the washing machine. Racism in the washing machine.
And who made the
We gotta find a way to make washing machines
volunteerism
available for all
to help Ray J wash his clothes, but Amber fucking Rose ass that didn't even want to be in the room with his ass, and now she gonna help him wash his clothes. Amber fucking Rose, same one waking him up in the morning. She said, "I'm going to make sure I wake him up every single morning to go to class."
Easy.
Man, thank you, Amber.
You're welcome.
I knew I was gonna learn a lot of stuff out here. If anybody needs their clothes washed, I got y'all. I don't know if that was a church bell or the doorbell.
Amber, do you think those were church bells just now?
I don't care.
Amber.
I'm sorry. I don't like church and all that.
You really don't believe in Jesus Christ?
No, I believe Jesus probably existed.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't believe he's God, though.
There is a such thing as church hurt, and sometimes when people get church hurt, they just move away from the faith altogether. But does that make me wish and hope and pray that her spiritual journey continues on and she goes right back to her creator? Yes, of course. And that would be less Christian of me not to say that.
I ain't trying to start no drama with my friend. I'm just trying to understand her beliefs and why she believes it.
I do find that a lot of Christians are very hypocritical and they don't live by the word of God, and that turns me off. What they say God is didn't add up to me, right? Because all the people that I know to be Christians were not good people at all. For me, the Bible and Christianity, it's a lot of fictional stories, and they're really cool stories, just not my thing. The first humans were on Earth 6 million years ago. The Bible and Jesus only came around 2,000 years ago, out of nowhere. Scientifically, it does not make sense.
But how do you know that?
Because it's scientific evidence. His bones, his DNA. You can go to any museum and see it.
You know, I'm trying to keep the conversation respectful, but I'm starting to get offended again.
Because she's
my beliefs
have her
are my
own beliefs.
and
Yeah, but
I
that's
can
her
just
own
respect
beliefs.
that.
The Bible, though. They do all this.
Why are you getting offended because of her own beliefs? She can believe what she wants. She can believe that she can fly or touch the sky, but why does that offend you? Why does that offend you? He literally said, "I'm offended because." The girl said she don't believe in God, or she don't believe Jesus is God. That's her. Today you're not supposed to talk about politics, religion, sex, relationships, and group of people, because it always can get testy. It always can get emotional. Like, people emotionally get high about those type of things, so you really have to be careful with that.
Opinions, emotions.
I'm 100% a believer, but I've never talked to an atheist before, so I didn't know if it was a thing where she was going to try to change my mind, and I don't think I was conditioned for that at that point. But I still love her regardless, and I'm not here to judge her.
Amber, I just want to say one thing to you. You a beautiful, full, figured, supple-ass woman, and I love you from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, no matter what your belief system is.
Same to you, babe.
You got this. You got this.
Thank you. I needed this. As long as we can live together and respect each other's beliefs, we Gucci.
Right.
Cheers.
That's right.
All right.
Respect each other. Who cares about what your beliefs are?
Say hi to Parker.
Hi, beautiful girl.
After all that's going on in the house, I just need to talk to my baby, get to my safe space. See, this is my world right here. This is my world, okay? When Nami was born, I'm gonna show you my room, baby. Her mom, Janae, her career was in a different place. She had things going on that I didn't have, so I just was like, you know what? Go ahead, pursue that. I'm gonna stay at home with the baby. I gotta show my baby my room first. Check it out, this is my bed right here. Let me show you my backpack. Let me show you my school ID. So I had to decide what type of a father I was gonna be. I already knew what type of an artist I was gonna be. I have my notes and all my assignments, so it's a real intensive. It's real serious.
Oh, he
It's
got
not
his
just,
own room.
for TV. I gotta wake up 7 in the morning, and I was just like focused on just being present. I love you. I'm proud of you.
Oh, Janae Aiko
I'm
daughter.
missing my baby.
Oh, he's
but
starting to get
me
emotional.
being here is about Orion,
Wow.
focusing on Orion, and that's what I plan to do while I'm here.
Oh, shit. Okay, so pause.
You get that.
Wait. Okay, so they just show Orion, and he was on the phone. He like with a beautiful young lady. He's like, "Oh yeah, this is my baby. I love her." Da, 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 da. And he like this. That ended up being his daughter. He has a daughter with Janae Aiko, the singer. So he like showed the picture of her on the FaceTime, and he's showing her around his room and blah blah blah. And it was so cute. And then he gets all emotional. He went outside. I guess he misses his daughter. And he, tearing up a little bit, and he get to wiping his eyes. And it's just like, Omarion, are you okay? Just as long as you're okay. Okay, Omarion, okay, let's keep it going.
Tomorrow morning. But just to see, what we have to do. So your curriculum is different from ours?
Curriculum, right?
Curriculum.
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 It's a curriculum, girl. Wait,
Oh my God. Curriculum.
Let's take a shot.
Let's take a shot.
That was Amber, New York, and
Right
Parker.
now that we're gonna be on top of each other, and even the other people that aren't here to take the shot right now, because like I feel like if one of us fails, then we all fail. So let's support each other through this journey, and thank you guys for your good energy.
Yes, Parker. Cheers.
Our first day of school is done.
Oh,
and tonight we
that's
want to celebrate
Parker,
by going out
Quay,
and supporting
Amber,
one of the black-owned
and
businesses
Tiffany.
in Montgomery as one group together.
So they gonna support a black-owned business in Montgomery, Alabama. The whole crew.
Who gives a fuck? I just wanna go.
Jocelyn is late because Jocelyn was late. But I didn't want her to ride by herself. Now we going overboard, Jocelyn. Because I'm the only one right now that can kind of see that we can turn this around if we show support to everybody. I smell that barbecue.
Okay. Okay. Yet again, Jocelyn Hernandez is treating this shit like she's on Love and Hip Hop, doing what she the fuck want to do, and treating her roommates like some shit. And they ready to go to an event, and her ass is late again. This time, Omarion ass was like, you know what, bitch, I'm not about to be, and I call him Omarion, but it's not Omarion, it's Orion. But like, I keep calling the nigga Omarion. Omarion like, fuck that, I'm going with the rest of the crew this time. I'm about to go have me some motherfucking fun because this bitch want to take long. Ray J ass like, oh, I'm gonna wait with her. So Ray J ass waited again. With Jocelyn ass, I can understand. With Jocelyn, it's, no nigga, you nasty. Like you said, you wasn't earlier when you was talking about Amber Rose. You know you nasty. I didn't want her to ride by herself. And they had a fucking bar.
We outside with
At a little cafe bar.
This is our first week here, and this is an opportunity for new
York keeps sitting at the head of the table like she the fucking granddaddy with her Capricorn ass.
come through communication.
what it said on the drink part.
Oh, I need a drink.
Drink me a drink.
And the cocktails definitely help.
New York said I need a drink.
Play games like what's the
Spades.
Spades, yeah.
Spades, dominoes.
We gotta tear up the game room.
Gotta go into the study.
That's extracurricular activity.
Caligula. Ah, bitch. I see what you trying to say. Caligula. I see what you trying to say, bitch.
You look nice, but I'm late.
Look at this. I can be late.
That's what I'm saying.
Girl.
You at the Met Gala late.
That's a good thing.
Nah, you look nice, but this ain't the Met Gala. Shit.
It's not the Met Gala,
They might
bitch.
have a carpet, but it's probably just regular
You look-
carpet.
girl.
It ain't gonna be red.
Maybe tonight will bring fresh energy. You know,
No, you already know
for
New York
the
coming in
issues with
and tear that- I mean,
don't
Jocelyn
hate
coming in and
anybody
tear that
this
shit
house.
up.
I don't dislike anybody in this house. We are our own people set up before we even got here. We know what we do. We know who we are. All that good stuff. I'm not with the bullshit. I don't like drama. I'm fragile right now.
Last night was just real intense.
And watch Jocelyn coming in and mix that shit up yet again. She gonna keep on acting like a fucking asshole because they keep letting her act like an asshole.
I'm open always.
Wait, for what?
I'm not chasing nobody, but I'm always open. I'm always open.
But I'm asking you why.
Because I'm a Christian and I love love. Okay? I love
Shut the fuck
love.
up.
I don't give a fuck enough. Throughout my life, I've been traumatized, I've been hurt, I've been betrayed so severely by the people that I loved and brought into my
Amber.
life.
You.
For my own mental sanity, being abused my whole life, I wash my hands. So now I made a promise to myself, you got one red flag and I'm out.
Look at Ray J walking in with fucking
When we first
Jocelyn.
pull up, everybody is kind of like on the defense internally. They ready for whatever. And I think if Jocelyn comes in with the proper attitude, I think they'll receive that and give that back. I think if she comes in a different way,
Let's
at
see.
this point, they done had it up to here. And
Yeah.
they gonna go right back at her.
Let's see.
I was not expecting y'all tonight. Why, y'all leaving? She comes in 2 hours late, all decked out, all bedazzled, makeup done, all this stuff. Honestly, I literally just put on some shades and a hoodie. At this point, I'm just washing my hands with Jocelyn because not only is she loud, but she's overdressed for like the restaurant that we're at. Like it's just all too much for me.
They said she
I'm like, fuck it.
said she overdressed. Everybody else, y'all got on house clothes.
So I go outside with Quay, but I then have to use the bathroom, and I'm assuming that Jocelyn's back at the table. So I walk in the bathroom,
And she's still in the bathroom.
she's there, and I'm like, oh shit. So, you're not mad at me no more? You mad at me? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm cool with all y'all, but and I wasn't even mad at you on here. I just because I kind of did that because y'all the roommates, right? But I'm sorry. What? The reason why I was upset with you too. Your yelling and screaming triggers me because I grew up around a lot of toxicity. Me too. I've been there, done that. I didn't know that. I know from having a toxic family member, we react to things in different ways. I didn't know that. I had no idea. In that moment, talking to Jocelyn, I really understood why I felt like she was overreacting. It's very rare when I run into women that have the same life as me. It's very rare for me. And I understand your defense mechanism, and I understand why you did what you did and how you acted the way you acted. Because I had those moments. Listen, my bladder is gonna erupt. I gotta go pee.
Here come New
I
York.
get up and just go relieve myself. I walk
Here
in.
come New York.
I see
Coming back from with Jocelyn and Amber.
having a moment at the sink. But without knowing your past and what you've been through, I'm just thinking, yo, she's fucking toxic. She's mean as fuck. We came here with a lot of love and positivity, and she's not receptive. That's at face value. That's all I see. But understanding more that we actually are all very similar, it all makes sense. If you was giving me any type of like, I'm trying to understand you, because I didn't even hear you, because I was so gone. Thank you, Jocelyn. Being transparent and like, I really appreciate that.
Thank you guys for listening to like what I had to say as far as like how everything was.
I'm so glad for this moment.
I'm so mad at you, Jocelyn. I can't believe like we're beefing because you know how much I love you. I always DM you like I love you so much and stuff like that.
And here go Quay. And Quay walk in while they having a moment. I'm having a fucking kumbaya moment in the fucking bathroom, and y'all Quay walk in the women's bathroom, and he like, oh, everybody in there being cute and nice to each other. Here go Quay. Here go Quay.
I pass by the bathroom and I see they're in the bathroom, literally forming a Destiny's Child group. What? Regardless, it warmed my heart to see the girls clicking up and forgiving each other.
I love everybody in the house, and I didn't want to have like a fight with nobody. Like,
But why the fuck you acting like a psycho, bitch?
Squash the beef, the arguments, and just leave it all behind.
I'm so happy y'all cool.
It's so dynamic when you get a whole bunch of large personalities together. You don't know what to expect or
Right.
what's gonna happen.
That's true.
I'm so happy that things are finally harmonious in the house.
Are they?
I'm so happy that me and Jocelyn made up. Like, now the energy just feels nice and calm again.
We gotta get ready for school, so for us to be able to squash everything tonight, it shows me that tomorrow is going to be an amazing day.
Okay. Let's keep
Now
that same
the air
energy
is
tomorrow.
clear, now we gotta get to work. And I think we can just have fun and focus on school. The sleeping time, right?
Coming to an end, y'all, this episode.
Great, like all of us. We couldn't ask for anything better than where we are right now.
I know it's Ray J ass. Ray J up while everybody else sleep. With these blue ass fucking flip flops.
Better this time. I know. I want to pass the starting off. I have my thinking cap on now. I'm very focused. This is an immediate 360-degree turnaround. I want to graduate this time. I am 1,000% focused. I'm going to apply everything that I have.
They keep replaying what he keeps saying.
I'm eager to learn.
What he said, and he what are you doing?
But I got to roll.
You gotta roll.
I got some
Wait,
shit.
Ray J. Ray
I don't think
J.
starting out like this is good. Now I know it feels like I'm like the mentor or the dad of the house. But
No,
now
the fuck
that
you not.
With Jocelyn and the team is squashed, I think they'll be alright until I get back.
You ain't no motherfucking dad in no house, nigga.
Next on College Hill Celebrity Edition.
I see Dr. Petty, I'm like, holy shit, like, what is she doing here?
What they will not do is make a mockery of this institution.
I know that's right. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all. So that was that. That was episode 2 of Celebrity Edition. Wait, BET Celebrity Edition College Hill season 2. And Ray J. I don't know about him. You can see through him too. Some of that stuff is just predictable, or you could just see right through the antics. But it's still a good show, you know. It's still good. I'm gonna get my watch on. I'm gonna continue to, you know, skim through different TV shows and see what else they have on this BET while I have the subscription. Because once I finish watching all this shit, I probably, you know, take the subscription off. I don't need it no more. This episode right here is probably one of my favorites in that it has so many lessons in this episode. If you go from start to finish, it started off with an argument, but then they went to class. They learned let's go back to the Amber thing. So Amber, you know, her teacher gave her a lesson about. She gave the teacher in the class a lesson, and then the teacher gave her a lesson all about the black church and how spirituality is used as positive and not always a negative. Then they went over to the other class with, the first class was Dr. What was her name? Like the lady off Matilda, Trenchbull, but Trimble. Professor Trimble. And then the two Professor Robinsons in their class, I forget the name of their class, Professor Robinson and Robinson, they touched a little bit on basically not putting negative affirmations on yourself, not putting negative connotations. And Jocelyn basically singled herself out, and he turned that around and said, no, we're not even going to accept that. Do you want to be an outcast? Well, we're not even going to look into that. We're going to look into how we all can come together. That was another lesson in this episode. Right after, Dr. Petty, she straight up told Jocelyn, look, focus on what you came here for. Focus on your goal. Stop focusing on what everybody else is saying, what everybody else is doing, and what you think and feel everybody else thinks about what you're saying and doing. Focus on you and what you came to do. Focus on your goal. So Dr. Petty taught us that. Then they go home. They have another conversation about religion, and we learn that everyone should accept everyone, whatever their beliefs are. You shouldn't judge people on their beliefs. You should judge them possibly like their actions, maybe, or like if you basically don't try to say that someone's belief system, as long as it's reasonable, of course, right, is, when we say reasonable, as long as you're not hurting someone, you're not killing someone, you're not causing harm or danger to yourself and others, things like that. If you want to be the potheads, you can be the potheads. Nobody shouldn't judge you and say like you're a horrible person because you want to be the potheads. And people that don't believe in God, or don't believe that Jesus is God, or don't believe certain things in religion as traditionally as you may, or another person, or a big society, a big system, an institution that has been put in place for many thousands of years, just because someone does not believe that same thing, it does not mean that they're a horrible person or they shouldn't be respected or whatever the case may be. So they touched on that. Then they all went out to support a black business. That was a great thing. And we saw Ray J and Jocelyn coming in late yet again. I believe that they are, just alike in some things that they do. And sometimes when you do things alike, you like to be around your crew. And so they come into the restaurant. Jocelyn is late again. And I think the table is about ready to pounce on her. But Quay is the only one that's like, you know what? I'm just going to, I love everybody, so I'm going to forgive and forget. I'm going to still try. Amber like, I'm not going to keep trying with somebody that's not trying. Amarion over there in the corner like, namaste. Parker's just like, I don't know what to do about y'all reality stars. I'm not used to this. I'm used to a set in the studio. She didn't say this, but this is what I'm thinking. She's thinking in her head like, y'all motherfuckers is crazy. And then they go into the bathroom. And Amber and Jocelyn ends up meeting in the bathroom. Jocelyn apologizes. They talk about it. They have a good kumbaya moment. Tiffany comes in. They kumbaya. And then Quay comes in. They all kumbaya. They all go home. Like, they talked about basically like, we are all, like I said before, we are all different, but if we take a moment and see, maybe what are some positives and focus on positive things about another person, maybe we won't be so focused on the negatives or the things that make us different or the things we don't like about each other. So be nicer to each other. Jocelyn, like, you make me, girl, I don't know, Jocelyn, you're so mean sometimes. But it's okay. Like, there has to be a balance in the world. I'm okay with that. But at the same time, like, wow, Jocelyn. But she turned right around. But did y'all notice that, like, I was listening, maybe they cut some things out, I don't know, but Jocelyn was just like, so, you still mad at me? Like, that reminds me of, the person who wants to, either pick your brain and see, like, that maybe that manipulative side of the Scorpio, and it also makes me think of the person who really, just doesn't mean to be so mad, but they have a defense mechanism put up, but they still want to be loved and cared for and things like that, too. And that's what that made me feel like when Jocelyn said that. So Amber was just like, are you mad at me? Being a Libra. And being a Libra, she told Jocelyn exactly how she felt. And I think it was just a great moment. So let's see what's going on. This just was a great episode all around. So come back with me because the episode 3 will be up soon. And also go and visit me at ensemble.com. Support me there, you all. Thank you. Please. Oh, I want to also say the episode 1 video at this point in my... Let me see. Let's look right now. I can tell you exactly how many views we have. We have 1.1k views right now. So everybody give yourself a round of applause. I just want to say thank you for helping the video get those many views. I know it wasn't about me. It was about these celebrities because you all love to hear about them. Like I said, they are entertaining. But I just want to thank you all for watching my video. I want to thank you for the new subscribers that I have. Subscribers, please go over to ensemble.com and get your perks over there, get your benefits. Go ahead and register at ensemble.com because we have some wonderful things for you over there. Check out my videos about black Gemini celebrities and different celebrity zodiac signs as well. And peace. See you all for episode 3. Come on back with me because this is going to be great. Episode 3 is juicy as well.
When you get a whole bunch of large personalities together, you don't know what to expect or what's Harmonious in the house.